Hi guys, my name is Akorede Adenike. You're welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial today, I would like to teach you how to cut and sew this beautiful structured pencil sleeve. Now let's get into it. I'm going to draft my pencil sleeve first before I draft the structured flare. So here is the paper I'm using for the pencil sleeve. I folded it into two places, as you can see. Just make sure you get enough paper for your own drafting. So I'm going to measure from the edge here. I'm measuring 4 inches for my cap's height, just like this. I'm going to measure it and connect it straight. After measuring it, I'm going to measure the length of my sleeve as well from that edge, which is here, and I'm going to connect straight. So I'm going to come to this line now and place half of my round armhole on it, just like this. So this is my cap's height line, as you can see. So I'll easily connect from here to here slantly, just like this. So I'm going to find the middle of this line now for me to create my armhole curve. So here is the middle, and on this point I'll just come out by ½ inch. So after doing that, I'll place my curve ruler like this and use the curve side of it to connect just like this. Turn it like this to finish it up at the down part here. So this is my back armhole. As for my front armhole, I'm going to place my ruler like this and connect with the curve side of it, just like this. Turn it to the other side, place it like this again and finish it up at the down part, just like this. I have a detailed video on how to draft basic sleeve. I'm going to put the link in the box below for you guys to understand. So on this line, I'm going to place half of my wristband measurement there. So I'm going to connect from here to here now, from here to here with my hip curve ruler, just to make it curve a little bit. As you can see, here is my sleeve now. So I'm going to cut it out. But I'm going to cut my back armhole first. So that is my back armhole that I'm cutting. I'm going to open it up, notch the center like this, open it up for me to cut the front armhole. So this is my front armhole and this is my back armhole. Now to create room for that structured flare, I'll go ahead and measure 1.5 inch from my center sleeve. From the center of my sleeve like this. Measure it here as well. Just make sure you measure before you connect to make it accurate, please. So I'm connecting it. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. So that's just it. This is the center of my sleeve, as you can see, and here is both sides. So it will just be like this, as you can see now. So I'll go ahead and fold another paper for my flare. But before doing that, I'm going to measure what I have here, which is 21 inches. I'll just deduct 2 inches from it and it's going to remain 19 inches. So that 19 inches, I'm going to multiply by 2. That will give me 38 inches. So I'll go ahead and divide that 38 inches by 6.28, which is the formula to get full circle, because I'm using full circle for my flare. So here is another paper for my flare. I'm going to fold it into into 4 places like this. Just make sure you get enough paper for your own drafting, please. So here's the folded edge and here's the open edge, as you can see. So I'm going to fold into 4 places. So that 38 inches divided by 6.28 will give me 6 inches. So that will be the radius of my flare now. So that 6 inches, I'll just measure it from the tip here, measure it all around and connect. I also have a details video on how to draft and cut full circle. I'm going to put the link in the box below for you guys to understand. So from this line now, I'm going to measure the length of my flare. I'm using 4 inches for the length of my flare. You can use more than that or reduce it. It depends on what you want and how you want it. That's your own preference. So I'm measuring 4 inches all around and I'm going to connect just like this. After that, I'm going to cut it out. Cut. After cutting, this is what I have. So to make it pencil a little bit at one edge of the flare, so I'll just go ahead and reshape it on one side like this and cut. Just make sure you blend it very well. You can even use your curve roller to make it curve a little bit. So I'm going to cut it out now. So open this edge to make it 2. So let me just place it and show you how I'm going to fix it. So, and for me to know whether the flare I cut out, the flare I drafted out will be perfect before I cut it on the fabric. That is the importance of the pattern drafting before cutting on the fabric. So as you can see, it's perfect, but it's a little bit longer than what I want. So to make it perfect very well, I'll just go ahead and reshape this edge sorry, and cut it out. I'm reshaping it like this. Let me show it on the table very well to make it clear. So just reshape it and cut it out. So let me check it again whether it's perfect very well or not. So here is it now. Perfect. Can you see that? Perfect. So I'll go ahead and place my pattern on the fabric and cut it out. This is the fabric I'm making use of. It's one of the African print Ankara fabric. I'm using my crinoline and I'm going to use my bias tape as well. This is the lining I'm using for it. And here I have my collar stay as well to make it stay very well. So I'll go ahead and place fold my fabric, place my pattern on it and cut them out. So here is it. I've already folded my fabric into 2, place my sleeve on it. I have 1 inch interval here for my seam allowance. So I added 1.5 inch and at the edge here too I added 1.5 for the hemming allowance. At the shoulder too I added 1/2 inch. So I'm going to cut it out now. Cut this place too. So we have to give it a slit to make it perfect while fixing our flare in. So I'll just pin them down. That's just it. So I'll put it aside for me to fold another fabric for my flare. Here is my flare now. I folded my fabric into two, place it on it, pin them down and cut it out. I added 1/2 inch all through, as you can see, for my seam allowance. So I'm going to cut one more set for this. This is one. Open the edge here. This is one set, and I'm going to cut another set for it. So guys, this is where I'm stopping for today. Please pardon me. The sewing of this beautiful sleeve is going to be in the next video. My tutorial today has been helpful to you. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to support my channel. If you have any question pertaining to cutting and sewing, you can join me on my Facebook group, Details to Sewing, created by Akorede Adenike. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Akorede Adenike. Please show some love by liking and following my page on Facebook at Akorede Adenike Sewing Tutorial. Till I see you in my next video, guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye bye.